green flag drops for Mini GP race number 1, and it's neck and neck into the first corner. Oh, that was a close one there. Side by side into the first corner. Chloe Jones down the inside as they go up towards Christmas Corner, the third corner on the track on this uphill section. Looks like she holds on to the lead from Even Belford, who had a great jump at the start. Challenged into the first corner. One rider getting away right at the back of the grid, but it looks like a clean start. Everyone's got through well, and Chloe Jones leading the way on this first lap. Even Belford looks like has emerged in second place. So Chloe Jones, the leading lady, you might say, fastest qualifier this morning. Coming up towards the final corner, this very fast right-hand flicker. We see the remaining pack go charging through. Good clean start. Everyone through safely on this first lap. And here they come. Chloe Jones charges past the line with Even Belford right on her tail. Nothing between the first two riders. There's a small gap between them and the third place rider, who's Ryan Frost, now fighting his way through into third place. Harris Beach in fourth. Bailey Stewart Campbell, Lewis Jones, Taylor Rose, Kyle Tinker, Max Hardy and Rossi Brown rounding out the top 10. So they make their way down the hill, and Chloe Jones trying to pull away a bit now from Even Belford in second place. Belford keeping the pressure on in second place. And we're going to keep an eye on the flying Ryan Frost, who's making his way through the field. He's now clear in third place. Into the last few corners now, with Chloe Jones still leading the way from Even Belford in second place. Ryan Frost now starting to break away from Harris Beach in fourth. They come charging round the final corner. Chloe Jones pulling a small gap, 7/10 of a second, with Ryan Frost shadowing in third place. And Ryan Frost, only 7 years old, one of the youngest riders out there, but he's been on top form this morning. Let's see if he can get involved in this battle for the lead, because Chloe Jones, though, is starting to pull away a bit now. Chloe Jones was the fastest qualifier, and Even Belford still there, though, in second. Looking a bit further down the field, Harris Beach, Bailey Stewart Campbell, Lewis Jones, Taylor Rose, Kyle Tinker, Max Hardy and Thomas Gomes moving into the top 10. Gets past Rossi Brown. They're coming up towards the final few corners. And it looks to me like Jones and Belford are starting to pull away a bit now from Ryan Frost, who's still there in third place. They come charging round the final corner. And Chloe Jones, looking very neat indeed, crosses the line. Belford on the two-stroke, still charging away in second place. Rest of the top 10 making their way through. Stuart Campbell getting past Harris Beach. Lewis Jones, Kyle Tinker, Taylor Rose, Max Hardy, Thomas Gomes with Rossi Brown right on the tail. Those top few riders making their way through past the line now. There's Samuel Laidlow, Corey Tinker on his tail going into the first corner. At the front, though, Chloe Jones is starting to ever so slightly pull away. Looking into the centre of the track now, Jones, Belford still there in second, so certainly Chloe Jones can't afford any kind of a mistake, because Belford is very much in there in second place. Starting to close upon some of the tail enders. Looks like Harvey Lathrope, who's at the Mini GPs in 18th place at the moment. We've lost Ben Watson so far. So Watson apparently out of the race. Here come the leaders past the line, though. Chloe Jones, we're looking at the times now, going up to 2 seconds between first and second. Ryan Frost is starting to drop off the pace slightly. He's had a great start to the race. He was starting to close up with the leaders. But now the fourth place rider, that's Bailey Stewart Campbell on the very distinctive green and yellow two-stroke machine, is starting to put Frost under some pressure. They come back down the hill from Christmas Corner into the centre of the track, and the battle is now on for third place. Ryan Frost third. Stuart Campbell in fourth. Harris Beach, great ride from him, is still there in fifth place, keeping the pressure on as Stuart Campbell starts to put the pressure on Frost for third place. The top two riders now really starting to spread out, and Chloe Jones starting to close upon the back markers. So Chloe Jones having the race all to herself so far. She goes through past the finish line to complete another lap. Even Belford still there in second place, just a few seconds down. The gap goes up to 3.5 seconds. Well, this battle for third place coming into the second corner, it's getting very close indeed, as Oh, Stuart Campbell goes up the inside, going into Christmas corner, got a run out of the second corner, tries to go on the inside, under braking into that top corner, and now goes through into third place past Ryan Frost. Harris Beach still there in fifth place, just trying to get involved in this battle, but a little bit further behind. Here they are into the centre of the track now, and you can see that very distinctive yellow and green machine of Bailey Stuart Campbell in third place now. Ryan Frost trying to keep up with him, but Bailey certainly starting to pull away. Frost trying to get back involved now. Perhaps he's looking at the lines, trying to work out how to get through. The leaders cross the line once again with Chloe Jones, your runaway leader, starting to make her way through the back marker. She looks like she's got past. Oh, Corey Tinker's dropping out of the reckoning as well. Rossi Brown as well. We're just going to look to see where they've gone. Looks like they're still in the race, but two of the main names here, Rossi Brown and Corey Tinker, dropping down the field somewhat. Harvey Lathrop goes up to 16th place. And it appears that Corey Tinker could well be out of the race. Really close midfield scrap at the top of the hill here. They're coming back down from Christmas corner. Look how close this is at the edge of the top 10. 4 abreast into that middle corner. So this is the battle 7th through to 10th place. We've got Kyle Tinker, Taylor Rose, Max Hardy, Thomas Gomes in there as well, number 98. All incredibly close. They're just coming up towards the penultimate few corners now, and they are starting to close up on the back markers. So this could get very close indeed. Here we see one of the tail ends. Oh, and a big tumble there. We'll just try and pick that rider up. He's okay. Well, looks like the bike's picked up some damage and the rider's a little bit bent as well. So we'll just check out the window. I think he's all right, but a little bit jaded from that tumble. He went to go round the outside. He was holding his line, but ran out of road onto the grass, front wheel tucked in and out of the race. So I think that was, we'll just confirm, I think that was Corey Tinker that got into trouble there off the bike, but yeah, he's dropping down the reckoning now. So it looks like Corey Tinker, we'll just check, but I think he is out of the race. The bike picked up a bit of damage there, so hopefully we'll see him a bit later on. Back at the front though, Chloe Jones is really starting to charge away at the front. The gap on the previous lap, 5.3 seconds. She's just gone through now, making her way up towards Christmas corner. And here we see another very close battle coming into the final corner. This is Lewis Jones and Kyle Tinker. They cross the line. This is the battle for 6th place. Taylor Rose, Kyle Tinker going through the second corner. Max Hardy a little bit further behind in 9th place. Thomas Gomes, Rossi Brown. 1 lap to go next time round. And Chloe Jones, who is coming into the centre of the circuit now, in towards the final few corners. Really has got things under control at the moment. She's got a tail ender in front who she just needs to nip through. We just saw Ethan Belford there in 2nd place. So having a look over the shoulder to see where the 3rd place rider is, which is still Bailey Stuart Campbell. Had a great battle with Ryan Frost earlier on in the race, as Chloe Jones goes through to take the last lap board. Belford still there in 2nd place. Bailey Stuart Campbell in 3rd. Ryan Frost in 4th. So here we see Chloe Jones, number 15, making her way down the hill for the final time. She came under some pressure from Ethan Belford on the first few corners, but really has made this race her own as she comes back towards us for the final time. Clean track in front of her. And Chloe Jones has really just got to keep the bike pointing straight. Take it nice and easy into the last few corners. She's got this race well and truly under control. Been her day so far. 1 more corner to go for Chloe Jones, number 15, your race leader. As she comes into the final corner, the checkered flag is now being readied. And Chloe Jones takes the first race win of the day. Mini GP race number 1. Even Belford is going to come through in 2nd position. So Belford in 2nd. Bailey Stuart Campbell, a great ride from him near the finish, closing up on Belford in the closing stages, but just ran out of laps. Ryan Frost in 4th. Harris Beach goes through in 5th place, just ahead of Lewis Jones. Taylor Rose, Kyle Tinker, 6th through to 8th. Very close battle at the end there. So here we go with the Mini GP race number 2 back underway. Drama at the start of the race though. It looks like Ryan Frost went down, but Chloe Jones, who was in great form in the first race, charging away at the front. Even Belford in second place, and it's all very close for third with number 83 right on the tail in third position. And these Mini GP bikes, they really have come well this year. Lots of interest in the Mini GP riders, and another great race here at the front as they go charging through. It looks like we lost Ryan Frost on the first lap, one of our pre-race favourites, and let's see if he can fight back. Dropped it on the first corner, he's okay, but they've got a lot of work to do as the leaders make their way back towards them. Chloe Jones has been the rider to beat so far today. She makes her way around the final few corners. Still shadowing in second place is Even Belford. Harris Beach having a really close battle with Bailey Stewart Campbell for third place. So Chloe Jones goes through. Second place is the number 52 machine of Even Belford, and there's the battle of a third. Incredibly close for third place there between Harris Beach and Bailey Stewart Campbell. So they make their way through. Mini GP race number 2 now well and truly underway. Stewart Campbell has a look down the inside of Harris Beach and takes third place. Here we see the battle now for third place. Bailey Stewart Campbell and Harris Beach having a really close battle for third place. Even Belford just a little bit further down the track in second position. And there we see him there, number 99. He's had a great day so far on the two-stroke there. Bailey Stewart Campbell starting to pull away now from Harris Beach in fourth position. Up to the top they go. So Chloe Jones looking in great form in the second race. Won the first race, of course, number 15. Even Belford, though, still shadowing in that second place. There we see the third position, number 99, Bailey Stewart Campbell, trying to pull away from Harris Beach, but Chloe Jones starting to close up on some of the tail enders now. Still there in second place, Even Belford keeping the pressure on in second position. Bailey Stewart Campbell's on the charge though in third. They make their way down towards the final corner now as Chloe Jones gets back on the power past the finish line. Even Belford, number 52, in second place. Bailey Stewart Campbell goes through in third position. Harris Beach now coming under some pressure from Lewis Jones, number 76, going through into the second corner in fourth place. Incredibly close. They go up towards Christmas corner, that third corner. The top bank there, all very, very close indeed for third place. So Harris Beach has had a strong start to the race. Holds on to that position from number 76, that very distinctive white and purple machine of Lewis Jones. They make their way up towards the penultimate corner. Lewis Jones trying to keep the pressure on number 83, Harris Beach. Chloe Jones, our race leader, still looking very strong at the front from Even Belford in second place. Bailey Stewart Campbell still there in third, and here's the battle of fourth, just crossing the line now. Harris Beach and Lewis Jones. We keep an eye on those riders going through the second corner up towards Christmas corner, the very top of the circuit. Chloe Jones continuing to hold the race lead. She ran very strongly in the first race, of course. It's been all about Chloe Jones today. But Even Belford still there in second place. We've got a rider in trouble at the top of the hill trying to get the bike restarted and back in the race. Mini GP race number 2 now well and truly underway. Chloe Jones still the rider to beat, as again we join this battle between Harris Beach and Lewis Jones, number 76, going through in towards the penultimate corner. Even Belford crossing the line in second place, being closed on slightly by Bailey Stewart Campbell. And then it's the battle of fourth place, Harris Beach and Lewis Jones, all very, very close indeed going through the second corner. Up the bank they go to the top corner. But Chloe Jones still in top form in the second half of the race now. Rest of the field go charging through. So Taylor Rose, Lewis Jones in there, of course, but still battling with Harris Beach, Thomas Gomes, Rossi Brown, Max Hardy running strongly in the midfield, just coming down the hill from Christmas Corner. Starting to pick their way through some of the tail enders. Looking further down the field, we've got Ollie Walker in there, Samuel Laidlow, Harry Cook, Fred McMullen, Harvey Lathrope, who I think has just been lapped by the race leader, still Chloe Jones, who's looking in great form so far. And Chloe Jones, the race leader, just going through Christmas Corner, back down the hill with a clear track in front of her. Just got to stay out of trouble now, really, for race win number 2. Ethan Belford picking his way through the back markers. But Chloe Jones, number 15, now clear and on her own at the front. Closing stages now of Mini GP race number 2. The last lap board looks like it is now being readied for the race leader, Chloe Jones, who makes her way around the final few corners. And up towards the final corner they go. Chloe Jones, your race leader, 1 lap to go. And looking very strong at the front. Even Belford still struggling with the back markers somewhat and held up. And this means that for third place, Bailey Stewart Campbell is really starting to close up with 1 lap to go. They go round the second corner, up towards Christmas Corner. There's Chloe Jones, the race leader, glances over the shoulder. Even Belford coming into Christmas Corner now, having some real pressure from Bailey Stewart Campbell in third place. And he's all over the back wheel of Even Belford as they come back down the hill towards the centre of the track. Just a few seconds down from Chloe Jones in second place. And Stewart Campbell goes down the inside of Belford, but Belford shuts the door, holds on to that second place. Chloe Jones with just a couple of more corners to go. She can relax at the front. Makes her way round the final corner. Still a battle on for second place, but Chloe Jones will come round the final corner and take the checkered flag. She punches the air as she crosses the line. Been a great day for her. Who is it going to be in second place? It's very close, but Even Belford just about holds on from Bailey Stewart Campbell, who brings it home in third place.
Okay, third place, Thomas Gomes in the Metricate GP50 class. How did that go today for you?
Fine. I had a little bit of a bad start. Then I got to Max Hardy, took him, and then I had a settled race. And then third place, I'm really happy with that.
Yeah, it was a fantastic race. The bike running okay for you?
Yeah, I was running all fine, no problems with it. So I finished off. So
have you got anyone to thank?
Yeah, my mum and my dad.
Fantastic. Okay, second place, Bailey Stewart Campbell. Okay, how did they go for you?
I got a terrible start. I lost a few places, then in the middle, then into the second corner, Ryan crashed. Then someone else went up the inside of me because I had to go wide because Ryan crashed right in front of me. Then I overtook all of them, and then I was chasing down Evan, but then it was too late. The checkered flag had gone.
I was watching. You did really well, though. You did really well. You got anyone to thank?
My dad, HJC, WD40, and Paul Nesbitt.
Fantastic. And first place, we have Evan Belford. Absolutely fantastic results today. Well done, mate. How'd that go for you?
Yeah, it was good. I got an okay start and then just went through the race, didn't crash, and that's what I wanted.
Have you got any sponsors, any people to thank?
Yeah, I would like to thank Scott Redding, Ashley and Callum from Monkey Fresh, RNG, Swindon Kart, M4 Karting, and yeah.
Fantastic. Can we have a round of applause? Thank you very much, guys. Okay, we've got third place, Harry Cook. How's it gone today for you?
It's gone great today. I got a massive good start on race 2 and 1. Race 2, turn 2, Ryan crashed out and I kind of like went past him, but I had to, because everyone was like going round him, I was going over, straight over, and then Fred, one of the boys, he like went over, went in front of me, and
You're going to put a commentator out of a job in a minute.
yeah, Fred went in front of me and I was stuck behind him, and I tried, but it came to like last, and yeah.
You did really well, mate. You got anyone to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Ty from BSB. Yeah.
Okay, we've got second place, Ross and Brown. Congratulations, mate. Fantastic results today.
Yeah, it was a good start and just done it.
Just done it. Simple as that. Have you got anyone to thank?
My dad.
Thank you very much. And Ryan the Rhino Frost on the podium again. Well done, mate.
Yeah, I got a little bit bad start in race 1, but I made my way up to 4th, but first in my class. And then in race 2, I crashed out of the top corner, so I come last, but it went down 2 fastest laps, so I just about pipped Rossi in race 2.
Fantastic, fantastic. You got anyone to thank?
My mum, dad, and my 2 brothers.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. Round of applause, please, everybody. So we got third place, Lewis Jones. We had a chat on the grid as well, didn't we? It's become a habit, isn't it? How'd it go today for you?
I done well, but at the start I had a okay start, but then I made it up to the front and got second in mini GP and third in BMB.
Fantastic, fantastic. You got any sponsors, any people to thank?
My dad and my mum.
And you raced in mini GP UK as well, didn't you? Okay, and we've got second place, Harris Beach. Congratulations, mate. Again, a good result today.
Thank you. I didn't have such a good start in either race, but soon caught up with people, but sadly couldn't catch Chloe. So
Oh, she's absolutely rapid, isn't she?
yeah,
Have you got anyone to thank?
just my dad for sorting everything out and being my mechanic. So
Fantastic, thank you very much. And our little superstar, Chloe Jones. Well done today. Absolutely fantastic. 2 race wins. Really, really good. Well done.
Thank you. Yeah, I had in the first race. I did have a good start, but I really till the first corner. And then Evan took the outside of me, but then I soon got him back, and then I just went for the win. And then second race, I had a better start, and just led it since the flag to the end.
Nice controlled races. Have you got anyone to thank?
CES, SC Racing, EBC Brake, Silkaline, NJK.
Do you want me to read it for you? Z-Heads, SCR Racing.
And my mum and my dad and everyone else that have helped me.
Fantastic. Have a mini GP.